Cash, DJ Bleed That Cash. Fuck with me.
What's up, world? It's your boy DJ Bleed That Cash back with another episode of Censored Trash Hotline Podcast for your ass. We got a motherfucking legend in the building, my motherfucking homie, DJ KJ. What's up, my boy? How you doing, DJ KJ?
I'm good, man. How you doing? Real good, real good.
Straight up, man. Been a lot of shit out here. You know how we doing. We're going to keep holding it down. You know what I mean? A lot of things I wanted to get on the convo with you about is up and coming artists and what you feel like the impact of the game has been changed from how 10 years ago the effort and to the effort of what the artists are putting in today. I feel like a lot of people are lazy and thinking that they're going to get a shot in the game, but they don't even understand how trifling the industry is. What is some of your recollection of how the game is?
Well, I remember back whenever we first started, even before Unsigned 99.9, when we first started, we were heavily trying to push sharing. So if you weren't sharing someone else's music, you couldn't expect your music to be shared. And so a lot of people was missing that fact. You know, they would come in groups and drop a track or drop a video and just bounce.
Right.
When we were trying to push the whole idea of share for share, and then eventually everybody's shares is going to get up. It's going to push everybody's social media profile up.
Listen, I got to give you a fucking round of applause because I honestly remember the platform 10 years ago with the Unsigned 99.9 shit. And you were basically innovating a lot of strong marketing strategies that if motherfuckers stayed with the programming, you know what I mean, you could see shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I definitely had to commend you on that real quick.
Thank you. But you know what? You picked up the ball where we all dropped it, man.
And you're in the mix with DJ Bleed That.
No, we are together, nigga. You still with me, boy? You already know.
I'm still with you, but I'm saying you took it to another level. There were some things that we never integrated video. You know, we never integrated that types of stuff, and you kind of you took it, flipped it, and you're doing it way better than we could have even imagined.
Man, look, KJ, but look, I'm gonna go back and what I'm saying, man. That's another thing. What I'm starting to appreciate back in the game, as far as like the DJ and shit, because us as DJs, we have the vernacular to have the ear for the music to make it be whatever we want to be. You are a very impactful person that have touched a lot of fucking people. We go to the dark side with this shit. If it was one thing you could say you wish you never did in the game, what would that be?
I wish I would have never stopped. I wish I would have never slowed down. I wish I would have never lost the zeal for what I was doing. But I got older. Music changed. A lot of the marketing things changed. Social media changed. Things in my life changed. But I've noticed that once I stopped, I couldn't pick it back up where I left off.
Where you think you left off at? Where was you at where you left off? Let me know. We're going to spit this shit back in life. We're going to put it back in life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never stopped. We here with DJ KJ. It's DJ Bleed That Cash. This motherfucker think he stopped doing this shit. Nah, man, we might have sat back. This motherfucker got a whole fucking business popping out here, doing it right out here in Atlanta. We out here smashing the game. Ain't shit stopped. Just energy just channeled into something different, my nigga. That's all.
Right. The energy channeled into something different. And what I was doing, I was getting into more live events. So I started doing more live events. And when I started doing more live events, I couldn't dedicate the time to the radio station like I could. But I had, man, look, we have a huge family. You and I in the music and the radio thing. We had a huge family. Man, like I'm gonna name them off real quick. Charles Johnson, CJ from Busy World. Ray, CMR, Lady Maverick.
Let's go.
Who else? You definitely DJ Bleed That Cash.
Loose motherfucking Tex.
Loose Tex, definitely Loose Tex. I talked to Loose Tex, I wanted to call him by his real name, but I don't know if he wanted to put his government out there. But I talked to Loose Tex. We speak very frequently. Very cool dude. Damn, I know I'm missing some. I know I'm missing a lot of people.
They know
But
what it is. Fuck
yeah,
yeah,
but
man.
they know what it is. They know what it is. I love them. I still appreciate the time, but it was like community radio. So
This
we
is
kind of
where
just bid it and put it out there.
should be at, though. I swear, like that part of history is fine. It still can happen again with technology, how it has grasped, and now you can just lively do anything now. I think we should get back on trying to build a platform as far as like the live event shit. That's what I'm really feeling like. The real live event shit was something that I really seen that you like to do for yourself. What is something that we could possibly put together to push for what because you still in Atlanta, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so it's too many big network guns that fuck with us between us both. That you know, what I mean, you see the monetary gains you can have doing live events. So we would just have to structure something at a place, at a location, or buy a business. This is where the growth happens, though, my boy. Because now you have a business, I have a business. Eventually, we might be able to make financial decisions with business and have a venue. So, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we definitely could do something. Because right now I'm working with a young entrepreneur by the name of Prophecy. He's out of Western Pennsylvania, up in the Mon Valley area, and he's moving the Finesse Gang brand. So he's doing his thing with music. He's doing his thing with the Finesse sauce. He's got Finesse drinks. He's coming out with a Finesse Bitcoin.
Make sure y'all go in and check that shit out.
Right, he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot. And he has a lot of musical ties to one of the members of the group Goody Mob. So he and then he got ties with Busy Bone. So the young brother is really. I want to put you and him together as well. And his producer Lethal, man, look, because y'all got that young energy, man. Y'all still got them good knees. Y'all still got them good elbows.
You know? Listen, man, we still got a back, motherfucker. We still going. Let's get it. You on this motherfucking line with DJ Bleed That Cash. It's the Hotline podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we got DJ KJ in the motherfucking building. We just bigging it up and still kicking the shit. So we gonna keep it moving. Who was the biggest inspiration to influence your beginning to your now? Is there anybody that you can go to now as far as like Michael Jackson or anybody that could channel you putting your full effort back into the game?
Well, actually, man, my biggest inspiration was my mother as far as that, because she was a singer at one time, and she put out music. Unfortunately, we lost her a year and a half ago. So that part of me,
understand, bro.
But I always, man, look, you motivate me every time I see something that you done did. You motivate me every time I see something that Ray put out. It motivates me every time I see something that Michael Deadshot put out. It motivates me every time. Loose Text motivates me.
Look, how many bullets you got in your motherfucking chamber, boy? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, everybody I see motivates me, but I used to always tell people, I know that life happens. So, if something happens,
thank God for it,
it's
too.
a
Thank
part of
God
life.
yeah, no doubt. Exactly. Thank God for this shit. And that's a big thing, too. Is it a point in life where you think a motherfucker should stop rapping or stop the music shit altogether? You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I'm not talking in the perspective of me and you successfully taking care of family. We got that. I'm just talking about a motherfucker that's just wasting their motherfucking time. What traits of a person, what, like, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm asking? Like,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And I want you to be I want y'all to listen to me and hear me very clearly. You should stop when you're dead.
There you go. Now, I ain't gonna let you off the hook that easy.
If the music's in you, man, do it. Because just because y'all rapping and hip hopping, I mean, that's just like asking Aretha Franklin, when you think that she should stop singing.
No doubt.
So do it. If you can do it, do it.
So you don't think a lot of these motherfuckers is out here wasting time sometimes when they could possibly be better off in life doing something else? You think? Now,
I think you can do both. I think you can do them both. Now, do I think that you can have a career in music and you 30, 45, 60?
I'm sorry,
no.
That's
no.
the word I now would have should have did it in. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying is no structure having ass niggas. We get it down nitty gritty here on motherfucking Censor Trash Hotline podcast. And
right. Okay.
We gonna talk to the darkness of the truth of the shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sometimes these motherfuckers ain't. I just want to save some niggas the time, the money.
They don't know when to stop. That what you saying?
They don't. Some niggas don't know when to stop.
Right.
Unfortunately.
You should stop if you find yourself trying to put a studio in somebody else's apartment that you don't even live. It's time for you to stop.
Let's go. Here we go. You got one bullet. Let's get it.
If you ain't got a car, you should stop. If you borrowing money to put out a mixtape, you should stop.
That's it right there, motherfuckers. Y'all heard it here live on the motherfucking 215 DJ Bleed That Cash Censor Trash Hotline podcast in the building with DJ KJ. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just kicking the shits. It's to the point where niggas ain't hating on the motherfucking rappers. But in the community, it wouldn't be right if somebody wouldn't come out with a voice of reason and hopefully can put a light bulb on some of you niggas' heads that the best thing you could possibly do in life is become a bagger at Acme.
Right. And one thing we always did, we always supported. And it may be we never gave people the if there was trash, we never told them.
No fucking doubt.
But we were all about let's love and support these artists because eventually somebody's going to, somebody's going to prosper.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to prosper. So we didn't want to cut somebody down, but I believe had you been there from day one, I believe that when it came out. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, because that's and I love the whole vibe that we had with Unsigned 99. It was like a big fucking family. No fucking doubt. And it's still a beheld to that caliber of love and integrity. But this is where the fucking line stops with DJ Bleed That Cash. A lot of motherfuckers have to be addressed now. We've been putting a lot of time, a lot of effort. Time is the most valuable commodity you could possibly have, I believe. You agree? To a point?
No, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Fucking doubt. So yeah, how I feel like we done did a lot of things that in the narrative was perfectly dead on had we stayed with them. So I believe everything after that, it's just a matter of timing now again. For us, you feel what I'm saying? So we on go. We ain't never slowed up. The bullets in the motherfucking chamber.
You're in the mix with DJ Bleed That.
In the building with DJ KJ. It's your boy DJ Bleed That Cash, Censor Trash Hotline podcast. We're going to go ahead and run it out, but I'm going to also have KJ on a lot on this motherfucking joint as I build the material up and get more in depth about what it is. We just breaking the bottle and sipping the champagne. Hope y'all feeling this thing. So if anything, can you say any positive, negative, whatever you would like to say? KJ, shout out, whatever you wants to do. Let's get it.
I want to shout out to all the up-and-comers. I want to shout out to all the people that, hey, even if it's your time to stop, I still want to give you a shout out because at least you tried. But again, you need to figure out, okay, this ain't working, man. If you got a business model that ain't working, what do? You either change the business model up or you get into something else.
That's what this is about too, my brother. This censor trash shit is just about collective criticism to motherfuckers. I told my niggas I'm even held accountable for something on this motherfucker. If you see it, check it. You know what I'm saying? I just want motherfuckers to stop wasting their fucking time when they shit me trash and like, what you want me to do with these mixtapes, Ben? What am I supposed to do with these mixtapes?
Right. Stop putting trash out, man. And you know what? Your fan base can't be your girlfriend, your cousin, your mom, and your kids. That can't be your fan base because they're not going to give you critiques like you really need.
budgets. What you think about the budget situation with artists?
Man.
Woo!
Oh man, you got to have some money, because just like you said, time is a valuable commodity.
Right.
If somebody come to you and they're not prepared to spend money with you, that means that, for one, that's very disrespectful, because they're not respecting your time.
Exactly.
And two, they're not respecting your grind.
See, me, man,
that's fucking slavery. You don't like slavery, so how the hell you gonna slave another motherfucker?
First thing after a motherfucker asks for his idea with me to be made is the money situation, because for the caliber of conversation you have with me, you understand that it's going to get done. So let's X that out. I'm not doing shit for fun. It's not free 99. This ain't 10, 20. We know better. So like I said, what I was telling the other homies, the main niggas that I'm gonna have on the show, you know what I mean? We all gonna start getting a distro kid and make sure we do split sheets and shit, so these conversations build up revenue. Pennies is pennies, motherfucker. But we gonna have some breakthrough shows here on this motherfucking podcast, bro. Believe that.
Respect somebody else's business, man.
Facts.
Like you had your business, and I fuck with your business, and one thing we gotta never do, man. If our people's price is their price, don't try to beat their price up.
Facts. That's
pay them what they asking for.
Facts, because 9 times out of 10 they gonna go out the way and do some extras anyway. You know,
they're gonna go over here,
even
if they gonna pay more.
Even if they didn't, y'all hear that out there? Stop doing that shit to y'all community, man. Like, if it just go out the way and don't even fuck with them, because y'all take away people integrity and their spirit by trying to swindle them. You know what I'm saying? Especially the niggas that got out the game and they ain't selling drugs and they actually doing it the right way. Pay that motherfucker extra just for the fucking time of that valuable, that rare conversation, because niggas don't even get to make it being a fucking regular nigga anyway.
Right. My whole intention was and I couldn't find one, but I had the hats that you had made me for my business. My whole intention was to wear one of them hats, but then all of my employees got them. I ain't even got one. So
you already know what's coming your way. We got you over here. We got you. Cream flow. I need that motherfucking tag. Shout your business out so I can have that on file so we know what it is. Location and all.
You can find me at kjgrllc.com. We are a gutter and roofing business. We are the water displacement specialists. You can call us at 470-658-0518, and we patronize the metro Atlanta area in North Georgia.
You're gonna learn
mid Georgia.
I'm gonna see if a couple big timers that I know that might want to definitely get their gutters replaced. Cause some of them gutters I seen are fucking sharp. And man, listen, popping collars, fuck that. Fix your gutters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, we about to end it right here though, KJ, because we're going to go back on some shit so I can edit all this shit up. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna be the last time you gonna be on. You gonna be a fucking, I don't know the word, when a resident here on motherfucking DJ Bleed That Cash Censored Trash Hotline Podcast. You know what I mean? I gotta get it rolling and we gonna keep it going. So go ahead, kick your shits and we out of here, my nigga.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it. I love you, man.
Simple and short. Holla, let's get it, y'all.
Dedicate this to my crack back, cause that bitch got me ballin'.
You're in the mix with DJ Bleed That.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your